How's your oversized head doing? Is it good?
Real well. It's so hot in Denmark. I'm not used to it. Oh, but we're not even going to get a chance to intro anything. They're going for it. The B bomb side is under attack. It's Boomich going for a kill early there. Flamey's going to go down. Lollipop trying to come through. MDS with a little bit of a kill there on Boomich at the end. The bomb is going to be going down, and it's a 3-on-4 for the afterplan. Actually, they're waiting on the bomb. Speed 4K is just delaying it a bit. There's a nice kill for MDS, and that's going to like, bring it back into a 3-on-3. Simple still alive.
Simple still in this mix, but he is down to 6 HP. Perfecto's at 7 HP as well. There's the shot coming in from Speed 4K. Is it Speedak?
I don't know. That's a good question, right? Like, well, someone will have to correct us in the chat to tell us. We are reading the Twitch chat, even though we shouldn't. But yeah, so let us know what you think. That's a nice start. Nice recovery from Nemiga. That's, I mean, not going straight for the bomb plant could have been risky. But the fact that they go and take those fights together in construction means they have a better chance of winning them. So yeah, I just think that was a potentially dangerous call, but it worked out fine.
I really like it. I really like the aggression from Nemiga there. The fact that they get in and try and take that fight early. They want to set the pace. They know that they're the underdogs in this match, and it was mentioned on the desk as well. It was mentioned on the desk that you know, if there is going to be an upset, that it could be Nemiga. I'm glad that Nemiga are just hitting the ground running, man. Like, if you're going to be going up against a team that you know is the favorite in the matchup, are you going to try and play slow and steady? You're going to try and play their game? Or are you going to just crash into them and try and play your game and take control of the situation immediately? Just put them under pressure immediately. I really like it from Nemiga.
Yeah, but you're going to have to bring somebody to the table here. We saw how dangerous NaVi could be the right moments yesterday. And this round is going to start with a good kill there at the Mach-10 from MDS. There is a bit of a flank coming in Boomich, but the bomb is going to be going down. And yeah, NaVi might just want to save what they have. It's quite a lot of equipment to throw away for an almost certainly doomed to be failed retake. So yeah, just one kill in the round and we're already on to the next one.
Yes.
Oh, happening so quickly. Yeah, but I think, yeah, it could be interesting. I mean, we've seen like 2 different versions of NaVi, right? Day 1, not that great. Day 2 looking great. And,
yeah,
you know, and then
day yesterday 3, again, not great. I mean, not that great, I'd say.
Yeah, like at moments, okay, but not really, not overwhelming. So yeah, day 2 is probably the highlight so far. We're going to have to see what they can bring here, because if they start slow, like they've been known to, this could get pretty bad. Speedak is the official.
I figured as much.
For from the chat, they're saying Speedak, so.
Figured it was going to be the 4 as an A. This guy, he's obviously long in the tooth. A real veteran of the internet.
Fine.
And well, you know, currently sitting on 3 kills. So, hello, everybody in the chat. Welcome. We're checking it out. Anders and I are reading the chat as we go. And so, glad to see you all. Thank you for joining us for the match. Nemiga versus NaVi in the brackets, upper bracket here at WePlay. First map of this series.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, yeah, so you guys will be on a bit of a delay for us. So if you have ask any questions, just wait like 3 minutes or something like that. I don't know how long the delay is, but yeah, whatever it is, wait that and we'll get to it eventually. But yeah, we appreciate it. Helping us out, asking stupid questions, whatever it is. It's all welcome. We're all for it. This round, only real danger is if they slow it down so much that those grenades from NaVi become real dangerous. Perfecto. Just with a flashbang. Flamey, though, with a Molotov still left. And that Molotov, you know, if we go under, like, 30 seconds, it becomes real good.
And so, Nemiga, you know, Belarusian team, Anders. You and I, we've been there. We went to Minsk.
Oh, yeah.
Star Ladder way back in the day.
That was a wild time.
That was a good time, yeah. I was eating alone in a restaurant. Big restaurant. I think one other couple was there. And then it was just a table of esports people. That was there were some interesting experiences in Minsk for sure. This is a stack on a site for NaVi. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for them, which is why we're humming and hawing about stories, because this is kind of an anti-eco scenario. And Nemiga are going to make their way up onto the B site for free. All 5 players survive, and 4 players for NaVi just going to be holding on to that Kevlar for the next round.
Yeah, so good call. Nemiga avoiding the stack. NaVi just getting to save the armor, which I think is fine. Like, why not just take advantage of that if you can? Perfecto's 100 armor, so he could just buy the head armor if he wanted to against the Mac 10s. Flamey, not so much, but yeah, this is not maybe the most exciting start, but it'll do. Flamey with some great kills. That's quite nice for him though.
Yeah. Just getting a little bit of extra money in the bank there for Flamey means that he'll have those key grenades that he needs to hold on to that B site. And that was a bit of a struggle yesterday for NaVi up against Gambit Youngsters where, you know, Flamey was just getting pummeled on that B site. He was a real point of contact, a real point of friction for NaVi on the defense. He did get his double agent, his secret agent license. And he had a real rough game. So I'm glad to see that Flamey, at least today, he's hitting the ground running with 3 kills. Will not be getting issued that license this map. And hopefully we'll see a little bit of a higher level out of him today. He has the spare money, but he doesn't go for a kit, which is interesting. I don't know why he would not get the kit in that scenario, but
yeah,
he's got his nades at least.
No kit, no head armor again. You know there could be one of those Mac 10 in place. That's another upgrade that Flamey could have got. Bit of a fight here. Boomage. That's dangerous, but he's got Simple there to back him up, and Simple actually sticks on the corner. That seemed very aggressive. Your teammate was already falling back. Maybe some miscommunication there, or just not the right protocol. So that's going to be an even trade that Nemiga will just love. Elizabeth in the chat was asking what changes have there been to the Molotov metagame from early CSGO to now. I'll say if you count real early CSGO, the big meta was that the early Molotovs slowed you down when you walked into them and made Vendetta almost want to kill himself. So it's a rough time.
Oh yeah, that's right, man. Oh, the old TriCast, man. That was
not a good time.
Moses was casting. Yeah. I don't know. I enjoyed the casting. Maybe not the Molotov slowing people down and like Vendetta losing his mind.
Were bad.
But
just the Molotovs.
Those were the days when we talked a lot about benches. And so 3-on-3 take, Flamey. This is his chance to do the big thing, and he is going to find 1 for 1. Does he get a second kill out of this? Unreal. Nearly does. So close. Now it's quick play coming in from NaVi, trying to fight this out. It's a 1v1 electronic. Will not be taking down the Speed Fork. Instead, it is Speed Fork winning that duel hands down and saving an op. 6 kills to his name. The man is yet to die, Anders.
Is it Speed Fork or Speed Act? What?
I think it's Speed Act, but some guys in the chat were like, Speed Fork. I kind of like that name. It's a good name.
Can I be early on calling him Speedbot if he's not now? He's got a different name for him now. He's doing amazingly well. He's got 6 kills, so you know we could just keep adding numbers to his name and it'll work automatically. But so far, so good.
You gotta wonder where if he gets excited, do his teammates just say, "Hey, let's calm down, Speedy. Let's set those brakes. Set those brakes a little bit there, hey."
Gotta slow it down. Well, he hasn't even found the max limit yet. So far, he's still on the road, still moving forward. It's all fine. Simple though. I'm a little bit shocked still that he gave away that early position over at the corner at the B bomb side. I like the aggression. I mean, we do want to see NaVi try and be aggressive, but that definitely backfired. Actually, if you recall the last match that we saw them play here on Inferno, that was our big criticism. We were sort of wondering, why are they so passive? Why aren't they doing anything? They just seem to be waiting, especially on the CT side, and it was kind of rough to watch.
It's what I'm curious to see is how much of this Simple tries to force and how much of this he's going to let his team kind of get involved on. Electronic is struggling right now, 0-0 and 4. Simple's only sitting at 2 kills. It's Flamey who's got 5 right now. Granted, there's been a lot of action over towards that B site, so Flamey's had a chance to pop some heads. But if things start to go south, this is a problem that NaVi have been dealing with. If things start to go south, it feels like Simple tries to take more and more of the game on his shoulders, and that doesn't necessarily always help. So,
no,
kind of curious.
Definitely backfire. It's not the best version of NaVi. Basically, like we want to see a version that's a real team and not just Simple carrying the whole project along. Simple though, this is good. Oh, if he had more bullets, that would have worked out. Electronic is still here. He's gonna get traded right away, but this is a 2-on-1. Boomage coming into the perfect time, and now it's Speedak hit a 1 versus 2 with a pistol out, hiding in the corner, and he's getting run down. That is a big steal from NaVi. Ooh, and Flamey's taking some revenge. Gotta remember at that bomb though, Flamey.
Yeah, don't forget to defuse. The fastest fork in the West, Anders.
Listen.
I'm laughing. I mean, you know what? I'm in a good mood, so I'm gonna laugh easily today.
Perfect.
I've decided. Too
Listen,
much negativity out there these days, man. We need to laugh when we can.
That is true. Well, I'll drink some coffee to that. 6th round is coming up, and NaVi essentially getting a round that they should have never had. So let's see if Nemiga regret letting NaVi into the game this early on.
Oh, that's actually real quick. We got asked that question. Favorite non-alcoholic drink from somebody in the chat? Got to be coffee, right? I'm pretty set on coffee right now.
Yeah, probably.
But just coffee, not any of that fancy, mocha latte thing. Nah.
No.
Just give me that coffee.
Yeah, I'm on. I think I could probably join in with that. Yeah, might I feel so boring. I was about to say like coffee or water or something. Like it's just just the worst life. But but it's really not
water. Sparkling water is, you can do a lot with sparkling water.
Not sparkling water. I'm gonna have to shut that down.
What? You don't have one of those soda streams, dude? That thing's a game changer because you can make it as sparkly as you want it to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think we probably do have one, but no one ever uses it. It's just, Listen, some things I just can't handle. I don't understand it. I know people add flavor to it as well and pretend they're making their own soda. It's all real strange. All right. Well, listen. I'll get back to it in a second here. Got almost as important things to handle. It's Flamey. Oh, the timing on that smoke might have just saved Yo. And now they're pushing in. They're going to be taking out Boomage. Flamey back here is in so much trouble. He's going to get 1 kill and will be run down by MDS. So 3 versus 4 at the moment. And I don't think this retake's even doable. There's another smoke as well. They're going to be going down for Speedak. And yeah, NaVi hear it. They're like, you know what? It's not going to be worth it. Nice hit. What a great start for the T side.
Yeesh. This is a really rough start for NaVi. What a perfect play though, coming in from Nemiga, wrapping quickly to CT, getting that super deep smoke into CT too. That's not every day that we get to see that smoke. I mean, Simple shows up on a quick rotate and the door's already closed on him. He doesn't even have any room to maneuver. It's not like he can take a fight in construction or anything. He'd have to push through a smoke that's already in CT spawn. But I'm really liking Nemiga, just very straightforward approach here. They're not overcomplicating things, Anders. At least at the beginning of this round, of this half, right now they're conditioning NaVi to think if we get hit, or if there's movement, it's going to be that site. And that's going to set up for in the mid game to the late half here, where they're going to get to start getting clever, where if you keep conditioning NaVi to think, oh, if they show on B, they're hitting B, then that gives you the option in a couple rounds to shift it up and be like, right, fake B, and we're hitting A, and NaVi are going to be rotating. It sets it up for all sorts of mind games. But right now, it's working out wonderfully. They can play this straightforward game, and I mean, shoot, just keep playing this straightforward game if it's working.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is one of the weaknesses that we saw from NaVi last time, right? Is that they actually weren't very good at doing like those little cool pop flash retakes of top banana at any point. They weren't doing it much in middle. Yeah, it was just, I mean, last time we saw NaVi on this map, it was a super, super passive defense, and it allows for the T side to do a lot of things, like you were talking about. So, yeah, we'll see. Simple's been making some noises up at Banana, so I think that's something that's a little bit different. He was mostly at A last time. This time he's pushing all the way through into the fire, and he's nearly dead already. Man, this is a rough start. Boomage is going to go next. Wow, wiped out.
The protocols for taking over Banana right now from Nemiga are just crisp. They've got a great stagger on those flashes as well as the mollies up the top. Simple had nothing. He couldn't do anything. He was just stuck there. He's trying to force it. He's trying to play greedy at the beginning, which I really like. Sit on that Molotov for a couple seconds and hope that somebody from Nemiga peeks in. Except that Nemiga don't show anything until the flashes are coming in, and at that point, Simple's screwed. NaVi are going to have some real tough times here if they can't control Banana. I mean, this is pretty much the most important part of the map on Inferno. Yeah. And if their economy is constantly pressured, where they may not have all the nades that they want to just throw out there and start messing with this rhythm that Nemiga are setting up on Banana, things could get even nastier here for NaVi. It's about to be 6-1, Anders.
Yeah, it's about to be 6-1, and the one round that they got, they kind of stole. So, yeah, I'm getting a bit worried too, to be quite honest. It looked to me like Simple was expecting for a teammate to put out that Molotov so that he could have just gone for it, but yeah, you're right. He was really trying to press through that Molotov and just almost burned to death. Then got grenaded, then got shot. It's a pretty ugly sequence right there. Ended up real dead.
Yeah, real dead. Well, the speed with which Nemiga are moving right now is refreshing to see. Okay, so now you can see they're kind of just chilling out banana, waiting out the nades, trying to see how NaVi are going to react. And so NaVi now setting up with a bit of a delayed take on their side. They've realized, of course, that this is going to be a hot spot and that Nemiga are really focusing banana. And so they've got 3 players over here early, extra nades to work with. And also Simple with that AWP, still looking for some value with that shot, but they know it. He eats an HE.
Yeah, he might be able to handle that. And we'll see if he can get the kill here. Nice.
Whoa.
That's so quick. Taking down, is it J-Yo or Yo? I'm just not sure. Can the chat help us out again in 3 minutes?
See, if it was Swedish, then yeah, it'd be like, yo, I guess.
Yeah, Yo. I feel like J-Yo would be a good name.
Maybe it's Joy.
Oh, damn, that's next level.
See, that'd be sick.
Okay,
It was
well,
Joy,
we'll find out.
and then we just hit up Pronax
Ooh,
and just be like, yo,
get that
do you remember
product smile.
the Yoy?
Electronic, who's not been having much action at all in this game, is going to get a chance down here in the pit, but they're all around him inside of the bomb site. It's Simple with the AWP. He's going to get the one, and they're running him down. This is so smart. Give him no space. If you all run at him, I mean, yeah, he could take one more with him there at the end, but he's definitely going to be dead after that. So Flamey and Boomich going to try and boost inside of the smoke. This is not uncommon to look for, so you're going to have to be real careful, and they actually get the 1 kill there, but Boomich is low on health, and Flamey, if he goes down, it is game over for this round, and it will be 7-1 in favor of Nemiga. Real impressive.
That is, I mean, they're looking fantastic right now. They're looking confident, Anders. They're stepping in, taking duels. They don't give Simple the space, as you pointed out. I mean, Simple, I bet you Simple right now has just got to be insanely frustrated because it feels like every time he's trying to take a fight, he's flashed. Like that time too, they push up short, Flash goes over the top, Simple's just standing there blind, can't take a shot. And from there, he gets only 1, but even then, let's see it. Boomich is going to charge ultra aggro, and she goes right for him. Nah,
man.
Simple still hits a shot, but he's going to get traded. Dude, Nemiga can do no wrong right now.
Yeah, that was a really important trade that they got there. Gives them the man lead. And that is going to be, yeah, so it's Yo, people are saying. Appreciate it. But, yeah, he just crab walked his way out while spraying Speed Axe. So, real good shot, and that's going to really help them out. Do you think maybe Simple just has the same feeling that the rest of us? They're like, I wonder what version of Navi I'm going to be playing in today. You know, and like, he doesn't know either. No one knows. They roll the dice, and it's a whole new team.
I'm loving the chat right now, dude. It's just catching up on the Joe, Joy. I mean, where are we going here, buddy?
I have no idea. It's just got worse. Listen, the early people said, yo, that's what I'm calling him.
I don't know. I mean, that's a lot of faith you have there, Anders.
Well,
just like
we're gonna
Nemiga have a lot of faith. Exactly. Hey.
Great minds, or I don't know.
Well, we were going to take different tacks there. I was about to say that Nemiga have faith in their ability to take these bomb sites, but you went with Flamey, and I respect that.
Yeah, my faith in Flamey. I mean, you should give him credit. He's the highest fragger right now in Navi, but he was also in a 1 versus 4. So you know, yeah, you're right. They do have a lot of faith in that B attack, and why not? It's been working every single time. This is absolutely stunning. What in God's name are Navi doing?
They're getting pounded, Anders. That's what's happening right now. This is it's just the most difficult position for Navi to find themselves in. They can't seem to get their feet under them. They go aggressive, they get smashed. They play defensive, they get smashed. That's not leaving you a whole lot of options to work with. So Electronic sitting on 1 frag, Perfecto 2 frags. I mean, if you're not winning duels, you're going to be in a real tight spot on Navi's side. And let's see, the state of their economy right now isn't any better. I mean, do you take an eco now? I mean, I feel like you have to, so that you can actually get the nades going in the next round. If you force up now,
Yeah, take an eco, take a timeout, get some sparkling water or whatever it is you want.
Oh man, never mind.
NaVi picked us too, by the way, which is the second map. So I mean, there is always that for people who are worried. But yeah, my God, this is just turned into an ugly start for the NaVi team.
Now Nemiga are just playing games. We're talking double HEs to the B top banana corner. You know, now they're just trying to style on NaVi, just fishing for where NaVi are going to try and set up. And it's a good read on their part. I mean, if you're playing passive, you're playing scared, you might just be trying to hold that corner ready to fall back, and boom, you'd eat 2 HEs. I'm liking Nemiga's play right now. These guys are ballers, man. They've got no fear.
Yeah, I mean, I love seeing it. This is the kind of Counter-Strike that's just way more enjoyable. So yeah, I hope they keep it up. NaVi, on the other hand, I do want to see some sort of a comeback from them as well. There's that same smoke towards the forward position on the B bomb site that they've been using a lot, either when they want to try and wrap into construction or just generally to jump up and look over the boxes. It has a lot of different purposes. And we talked about this already. NaVi, they've seen this so many times. Are they going to react and do something crazy here? 35 seconds. There's the run through. They're both hiding at the back of the bomb site, and that is not a good position to be in. Yo and Box getting a kill each, and the round is done. Just like that. It's almost no damage returned at all.
What was that, like 4 flashes that just went off in succession over CT? Hey, what do? You can't look out. They are all blind. No matter what, no matter where they peeked, they were blind, NaVi. Whereas Nemiga, because it's going off behind them, those guys don't care. They're just going to pace the entire site, and that's exactly what happened. Man, what are you going to do? I'm trying to think for NaVi. I mean, you're just getting pushed back onto the site for free because you keep forcing up, and so you don't have all the nades that you want to try and control banana. Yeah. And your banana protocols clearly are not sharp right now because Nemiga, doesn't matter what you do, they're smacking you. Simple's going to try and make a play. He gets caught on short, so he won't even have the rifle he forced off with. And now the fork strikes again. He just took Electronic in the eye, and he nearly takes down Perfecto as well.
That is so wild. So not only are they in a position where, you know, they make the call to save after the first 2 kills, and they still lose another 2 rifles. So they can't defend the bomb sites. They can't save the rifles. What's left? I mean,
now look, okay, because you keep forcing. Again, you're at 3,500. Simple's, he had 1,000 left over last round, so he's at 4,600. Cool. He can't get a glass cannon hop, and if he were to buy a full rifle, then he's not going to have max money or max nades. So no incendiary, no HE. So you know you'll have smokes and flashes, but you're not going to have that HE pressure or that incendiary pressure that you want in banana. Flamey right now is just scratching his head, just wondering what the hell he can do.
Do you think maybe, is it possible that NaVi have actually beat Astralis to the punch and they already have a 10-man lineup and we're just seeing, like, you know, they just don't change names, they don't tell us about it? Could that be the case? Are we onto something? Like every other day, it's like it's the B team that's playing.
Well, you know, we don't have cams on all of them.
That's what I mean. Like, even if they did, could just be a video, like you said yesterday, like one of those security.
Oh yeah. And this is getting dark. And now they've conditioned, look at this, man. Ah, it's so brutal. They've conditioned NaVi to put 3B at the beginning of the round because they keep going B, and then that sets it up for the quick play to A. Electronics alone over here with an MP9. Poor guy's terrified. He's not even looking. All right, he'll find one. Good job. Let's see if he can take out any more, though. He's got to buy time for the rotation to come through. Only picks up the 1 kill. Perfecto caught in the corner on the other side of the smoke. It's a 3-on-3, but with that smoke down, dude, Boomage, he just took a massive amount of damage.
MDS with some good kills as they come through the smoke. I mean, that round actually shouldn't even have been into a 3-on-3 at all, it feels like, with the way that Sybil got taken down, and it was just Electronic inside. So that's kind of interesting. Flamey's going to try and save the AK-47. It will be 10-1 in favor of Nemiga. If you are just listening in and can't see the screen, in case you might have been just assuming probably NaVi ahead. It's not even a little bit.
You know, I wish there was a way for me to get a good survey on CS fans, right? Because yes. Once upon a time, way back, I mean, before they even added the audio function for Twitch, there was a lot of people who would just listen to the stream. They wouldn't be watching; they'd be working or studying or doing something else, and then they'd just be listening in the background, and then that's how they were consuming CS, right? And I'm like, I wonder what the take would be right now if there was like an audio only stream. You know, what the interest would be.
Like a radio broadcast.
Yeah, like a radio broadcast for CS. I wonder if people would be interested in that sort of thing, or if people still just want to watch primarily, or if they, you know, if it's a mix, right?
I know Lurpus used to just listen.
Yeah, he was the one who talked to us, right?
Yeah, he just he just needed the score and some small updates, right? And you know, then he'd be shorting Tesla stocks on the side while he was listening to the game. So you know, good times.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. I don't know. Thoughts? Send me a tweet if you'd be interested in an audio stream only, then we can maybe experiment one of these days. Try that out.
It would be so different. It'd be really interesting to try, even just for the fun of it. Perfecto and Electronic are trying to defend the bomb site. They only have pistols, which is a real serious issue. I guess Electronic does have an M4, but it's also the only rifle on the site now. As Perfecto went down, he's in the pit. They've got all the grenades, and they're just going to start tossing them his way. It's kind of a shock that he's still alive. Great kill there, looking for a second one, but everywhere he steps, they're going to be looking for him. So fair play to Electronic. That's a nice attempt, but I don't know what he would have done in that position. And now we're just going to back on out again.
So remember at the beginning of the half, I was talking about conditioning? Oh yeah, Nemiga now, they get to go wherever they want. Now NaVi have no idea. Because again, they had 3B at the beginning of this round, expecting there to be that tussle in banana, expecting there to be the trade of nades, and then for Nemiga to you know, get that early banana control. And Nemiga now have just shifted completely to the other side of the map. And again, notice like it's not default kind of like, oh, we're gonna spread out map control. It's everybody's over there for Nemiga. They're just so straightforward about it, Anders. It's not like they have to try and throw fakes or anything. They're just grouping up as 5 and hitting a site. It's so simple that you know that it's working wonderfully versus NaVi here.
Oh, it truly is. Nemiga must be loving it. They're like, oh, thank God we've got this version of NaVi and not the other one. Now we know it could change from map to map though. That's the problem. Suddenly it's different, so you gotta be careful. 11-1. Dear God, this is just out of control. Wait, how long have we been going for? It's been going on for like 20 minutes.
There's a lot of people who are saying they're just they listen, you know, they just listen a lot. That's the thing with me. Like most of the time, I'm playing another game or something, and I'm listening to a cast or something on the second. You know, I'm listening to the commentators most of the time, right? So I wonder how, like, maybe I should tweet a poll or something just to see if there would even be an interest in that sort of thing. Because I think it would be fun. I mean, dude, it's always been really fun. Whenever the stream used to die or something, or like the video would die, and we'd have to switch into radio cast. And radio casting is just so much more challenging and interesting as a commentator than what we have here. Like because what we have here right now is kind of like this hybrid between video and audio. We're describing a lot, and yet we're still holding back on some because obviously it's video. So esports casting is a weird kind of mix between the two.
It really is, and I mean, like, yeah, you're right. We would have to try and use just the language in a very, very different way if we got into that. So yeah, it'd be real fun to see how that actually would play out. I'd be interested.
Well, I'm down to try if you are interested. You know, Anders, you can give that a roll, see if it works.
Why not? Why not give it a shot? Maybe we'll learn something along the way. That could be super interesting. Hopefully, we'll learn something. Will NaVi learn something similar or not?
That's the question.
It's doubtful, isn't it? Nothing is convincing us at the moment. Again, here's the thing that I don't understand. Like, I can think of many reasons why you could get, you know, let's just say Inferno's not a good map for them. It doesn't feel like it is. Fine, fair enough. But I still don't understand why you wouldn't just say, okay, listen, pick any time along the 1 minute and 55 round timer. Just pick a time. So 1 minute and 21 seconds. We're going to flash our way into top banana and try and fight. Like, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, but it'll probably be better than whatever is going on now. And I mean, I just feel like it's so broken what they've got going on here, and they don't seem to be coming up with solutions. Here's a little bit of aggression, some good damage onto box, so that's a good start. Boom, it flashed in, but there's so many people around the corner. Yeah, this is actually now a very reasonable choice for NaVi.
They just used so many Molotovs, though. They just used 2 Molotovs to clear off the corner. But look at how Nemiga, I mean, dude, that entire time Nemiga are gathered up as 5 in banana. It's bonkers. They're so straightforward. And NaVi, I think what's going on is that NaVi are so used to playing teams that are going to fake and try. There'll be layers and layers. that this is what's really frustrating with NaVi right now is that at some point they got to be thinking, well, there's going to be a fake at some point. And that's just not happening. Nemiga are just continuing to just bowl into sites together as a group, and that's got to be driving NaVi crazy. Here's the hard rotate coming in from NaVi. Now Perfecto trying to make his way over here. Flamey ready to hold the line, and it's looking like a second round for NaVi, Anders.
Finally, yes, they'll pick it up in large part due to Flamey and also Boomich, obviously, the beginning of that one. So great to beat defense this time around. I'll tell you what, I want to continue on the point that you're making, because I think you're absolutely right. They were out on Banana with all 5 people for that whole time, and the downside to doing that for Nemiga should be, and if you've got the entire 5-man squad hanging around at Banana for that long, there should come a point in time where basically, you know, you have to worry about whether the CT side is found out through middle or through the A apartments or any, like, there should be a cost to pay for staying on Banana that long, and there isn't, because now we just don't know. They're not making any movements, there's no call being made, so Nemiga could just shoot for free. Oh, that could be a good grenade. That's going to do a lot of damage. They're going to try and jump down. Nice shot from Electronic, even though he's flashed. He's going to try and see if he can do a little bit more. Good underhand flash, and now flashed in by Simple as well. And what a round from Electronic. He did everything perfect there. That was beautiful to watch.
Woo! Yep. That is a melted fork. It's like a plastic fork, and all this, you know, the little prongs, you press too hard, and they just start snapping off one after the other, and you're left with kind of a, not even a spork. It's really just a weird small spoon. That's kind of what happened there. I mean, Box is going to find one. That's Boomich pushing Banana, but the bomb is dropped in pit, or at least in Palace. I think it's on the balcony. Regardless, he's in a rough spot. It's not really looking too good for him.
No, he could still be real annoying if he gets more kills here, because again, I mean, they sort of need the rifles. Even going into the 15th round is still going to be real fucking annoying. So, 1 versus 3. What do you think, Semla? Box, can he do it? Is it going to work out?
I'm just like in the copy pasta right now. Hello, Navi. Nemiga here. Don't make it obvious.
Dude, I've been seeing the conspiracies as well. Oh, there's the ace from Electronic. It was drawn out all
good for him
across the round from start to finish. Took him almost the entire round time, but yeah, great play. I love everything about this. The first kill, the underhand flash is just, it's all so well set up.
I know. Well, everybody gets a full buy this round at least, so let's see. Last round of the first half here. NaVi looking for a 4th round, and well, very curious, as Nemiga have decided to slow things down, and now they have got Lollipop out towards apartments, and so a 4-1 approach here. Interestingly enough, this is a change of pace coming in from Nemiga. HE's going in. Boomich is getting pressured. Big HE's, and there's Boomich with the peek. Catches out Geo.
Great. Now fall back right away. That's fine. I mean, Boomich took a lot of damage, but at the same time, you know, like, that's fine. Go in, get the hit, get the grenades in. Now you can fall back into a more default setup. This is way more reasonable for NaVi to try and deal with. And again, I'm just glad they're not sticking around for that fight on Banana, because once you give it back, I mean, yeah, the round is going to be open again. Flamey looking for a little bit of a shoulder peek. Could be real dangerous against that AK, and he's going to be using the smoke right away. Is that the last? Yeah, that was the last smoke they had on the bomb site.
Forced it out early enough. Could leave enough time to get through here. But now there's an extra man rotating over from NaVi. And NaVi, that's the thing. They're trying to play to Nemiga. Nemiga have not been going for fakes. They gather up and they go and they hit a site where they show. And so right now you've actually got a little bit of a change here. And that's Lolly catching Electronic out towards A. That's going to make them start to doubt NaVi. And sure enough, Boomich is going to peek, and that's Box. And now NaVi don't know what to expect. They've seen somebody on either site. There's footsteps coming in towards B, though, and that's going to be it here. Simple peeks, annihilates MDS. And Nemiga struggling here. Speed is going to go down, and so is Lolly. So, triple kill for Simple to end it. And it is 11-4 at the end of the first half.
Yeah, which is just a tremendous beginning here for Nemiga. Wasn't a lot of time left here at the end, so it was hard for them to see. 15 seconds as Simple gets that kill. That'll always make it a bit tricky. Oh, man. Second half going to be coming up. NaVi now on the T side. And I don't know. Again, it's the scale of the comeback here would have to be absolutely incredible. They won the last 3 rounds here. Otherwise, again, the first round they won again was just with pistols. This could have been way worse. Way worse. Here we go. No kit, no grenades or anything here on Nemiga, so they're all armored up to fight the Glocks. And pretty much a default setup as well.
Yeah. Very straightforward. Just hit headshots and profit. It is very, it almost feels pug life, you know, from Nemiga. The brand. Oh, this HE? What? How does it not do more damage to box?
It's a good question, yeah. It's cool when people do that, especially because you could double nade that as well. Sometimes you could just blow people up. It's kind of shocking if people don't do it more often. Anyway, they've shown themselves. They've Speedak and almost MDS as well rotating back. NaVi could be in for a great call right here. This could actually be perfect. Here come the flashbangs.
Flashes in. And this is going to be a bit cleaner here from NaVi. Gathered up. Everybody bombarding short. Straight into pit we go. Lolly, though. Going to find the first one. Looking for a second. Not going to happen. MDS on the point is going to get overwhelmed, but they did their jobs. It's a 3-on-3 retake now for Nemiga, and the rotation's coming in very quick. Bomb only just now getting planted. Maximum amount of time here for Nemiga to get in here and take back this site.
Yeah, fair play to that A defense. That was about the best that they could have done, just trading evenly. The fact that the bomb is down is already a bit of a problem. Electronic with a little bit of a tag to almost drop a player, and now they're in trouble trying to retake 2-on-3 with one of them basically dead. I don't think this is going to be possible. Yo in a 1 versus 3, looking for headshots and finally taken down. So, nice triple kill for Perfecto.
Making it work. And, well, NaVi, they did the first thing that they needed to do at all costs, which was get that pistol round.
Pick up that pistol, yeah.
Pick up that pistol. Get her done. And, well, now we get to see what are Nemiga going to be capable of here on this CT side. Is it going to be NaVi just walking it in round after round? Nice HE to top mid, but Simple gets tagged in the process. A lot of damage getting taken here by NaVi to kick things off. This is going to be frustrating. MDS caught out in the open, though. Boomich there to open up this B site, and it is Yo, the last man alive over here. Passive holds, but do NaVi get stopped by this smoke? It looks like it.
Yeah, which, I mean, that's probably fine, right? Like, at least make them use the smokes this early on so that you don't run into them in the last 20 seconds. So I'm fine with it. I think they'll be fine with it as well. Just waiting for it to disappear when they don't hear another one going down. Fox is coming in with another one, but I think they might not get the timing here. NaVi's just waiting for it, and now that corner is being held at the moment, so he could be in a lot of trouble. Actually will survive the first engagement. Yo inside there. Eagle is out, and he's going to get the one, nearly the double. I mean, good result. Look at how much damage they've done. Yeah, I don't think they come in the round.
It's so fair, but man, yeah, they're not going to pull it. What's going on?
I want to say, here's what really disturbs me about this NaVi project, right? When you pick up someone like Blade to help out the team, in my mind, that's the same as if you get like a threat, you know, on NIP. Yeah, someone like that, right? Like, and the whole point of getting someone who can think about Counter-Strike at a high level is, like, first of all, you've got to put a lot of trust into them, and you've got to set like a timeline where you say, well, this is going to be a project now that's going to take a while because we need to condition everyone to play inside of this system. We need to, like, you know, build the trust together and make sure everyone, you know. But it feels like it's getting worse over time. Like, I don't really care if NaVi only improve, like, you know, 3% per week or something, or 1% per week. Like, any upwards trajectory at the moment for me, and I'm on board. Like, I'm in it for the long haul if that's what it takes. But it feels so inconsistent. That makes me think that like trust or that like freedom that Blade probably should have to make, you know, make things work is maybe not there. That's
I can't help but agree, Anders. We've talked a little bit about this now that you and I have gotten to cast NaVi a few times this week. It just doesn't feel. It feels to me like there's like a triangle or something going on. There's a tug of war where the leadership isn't clear. And you're not, and it doesn't seem like somebody is getting that leadership role.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's a toughie. I mean, there's the other thing is, you know, okay, if Blade is going to call the shots, it's just Blade's vision for how CSGO should be played. Because keep in mind, Blade was the super tactical, super structured approach to the game. Does that brand of CS still work today in CSGO, where things can be so explosive and run and gun?
Yeah, that's a fair question. I think the lesson, no matter what, has to be whichever system you choose. Oh, nice shot. That's not bad at all. Whatever system you actually go for, you should follow through with it. Like, I think the problem is if you try and have like a mix of three separate systems, like a little bit of what Zeus brought in when he was teaching Boomage, a little bit of whatever Simple wants, a little bit of whatever it is that Blade is trying to do. It's like, that is, I think, almost certainly a recipe for disaster. So like, even if Blade's system is, let's say, not the best system currently available, I still would rather that they tried to do that 100% than trying to do it like only a little bit. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's speed. The fork, point blank, takes down Flavy. He got pronged. And a man advantage now for Nemiga. As NaVi, we're trying to create some room over here towards a palace, towards apartments. Electronic is going to be trying to wrap back around over here, hoping to catch somebody out. But Nemiga, that's solid from them. They get that opening kill. They back off. They do not give NaVi a chance to trade. And Yo is just waiting with that smoke. Perfectly timed. Goes down, but is that our last smoke? Nope. No, yeah, well, yeah, Box is dead.
No.
This is huge.
Yeah, that is not a fight that's worth taking through the smoke when you're going to get banged out like that. Yo, back here, pretty good kill, great lineup, but he's almost out of bullets and he'll get traded away. Still, he did a great job. Thought for sure he'd be dead at least after the first kill, but now it's a 2-on-3, Simple and Electronic. Oh, and forget all about that. Electronic goes right down through the smoke as well, so Simple now in a 1 versus 3 instead.
There it is, Simple. He can do it. They're all coming one after another, but Speed gonna go ahead and take him out of the picture. Plenty of time for the defuse. Trying to gather up all the nades, do everything they can here, Nemiga, but that was solid. And dude, you gotta give it to Yo. He gets that second kill. That is monster. Definitely thinking he's not gonna manage it, but there's a flash that comes out of nowhere, and that just saved his life.
Yeah, that worked out incredibly well. So,
yeah, where did that flash come from? I don't know if it was a team flash or if it was a CT flash, somebody flashing in from CT. I missed that detail because you're obviously just watching to see if he's going to get the kill or not.
So, 12-7. Finally winning a round here, Nemiga. A close call there, 2 versus 1 at the end, so it's going to cost them quite a bit. NaVi probably feeling a little bit fired up, you know? Oh, no.
Well, clench.
Yeah. That's probably the round.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's got to be it, right? As quick as that was, a nice attempt, but a little bit too flashed on the side of Yo. I think Box was kind of caught in the same trap there, and, well, that is... Well, that's going to be an 8th round for NaVi, and then 1 step closer to running this back. Do we see Nemiga flounder here, Anders? I mean, they managed to save a couple of guns, and they're going to have that AWP, loads of nades still. So, I mean, do they move that op over to B early just to see if Fork can find somebody there?
Wouldn't it be disappointing, though, if Nemiga let this one go? You'd feel like that should just never happen, basically. 11-4. And just... an emotionally drained NaVi in that first half, and then if they come back now, man, they never forget themselves.
Oh, they managed to take that MP9 off, but that's just the MP9. Who cares? Oh, the big one is that they take Lolly. That's the AK gone.
Yeah, that hurts.
That hurts. If you can keep that AK alive, maybe we get a decent round going here for Nemiga. But now all you have is the AWP. NaVi know that you saved the AWP. So NaVi should be playing to just find where the op is and go from there. These early HEs and nades are going to make NaVi wonder what the hell is going on. There's Fork. He's hitting that shot on Simple, gets the leg on him in mid. And so the op was shown mid, and it's immediately rotating towards B. And so NaVi, are they going to take that bait or not? Or are they going to be one step ahead? And it's looking to me like NaVi are one step ahead, moving back over here towards A with that bomb.
Yeah, this is looking like a real good call, isn't it? Box, MDS, and Lollipop are all at the A bomb site, but they are all sort of tilted towards the arch side, which means this three-man push out of the apartments, if Lollipop goes down, and I mean, he's only got the C-set to try and hold it with, then they're going to be on the bomb side. It'll be very, very hard to hold. No flash hitting him. They did have one, but it felt a little bit too far forward. They're still going to get a good trade in there. That's probably all they needed.
Yeah. They hit it perfectly. Op is trying to make its way over here, but speed... I mean, at this point, you might just want to be saving it. You can leave the pistols around here and they see if they can pick up an AK, catch somebody looking the wrong way. I mean, Simple is super low. Finds that kill on Joe, on Yo. That's so big, though, because he's probably dying otherwise. Gets another one. This is unreal. Does Simple just get all the pistols? Yes, he takes all the pistols out. Dude had 17 HP, Anders, and he still gets all those kills.
It's good. That's one of the redeeming factors of watching NaVi when they're playing this weird brand of Counter-Strike is at least you get to see Simple do some crazy stuff every once in a while. He's 19-9 right now. He's actually overtaken everyone. So, yeah, there's a real chance here. They're going to lose Boomich, but they take away that AWP, and that is so worth it. So, 12-9. NaVi slowly but surely closing the gap here.
Yeah. Speed, yeah, he's got just enough. Just enough for the AWP Kevlar. But look at this. Yo, double up. This is how Nemiga are going to try and change things up here. Double up on the CT side. And 3 towards B at the early beginning of the round as well. They're going to try and get a peek going here. With Yo, he's got to be careful though because Simple is lurking. And without any nades coming up Banana, you can see the early rotation now getting made by Lolly. He's going to get back over towards this A site. No nade pressure on Banana is kind of a tell, and NaVi are accelerating quickly onto this A site, trying to find an opening.
Yeah, they actually had a massive time and window. That would have been so cool if they could have kept going. I don't know if it would have been worth it. It's really hard to say, but I like the attempt anyway. They sort of guessed, yeah, maybe there's 3 people over in Banana. Let's just hit this A bomb site. I bet if they could have got one of those kills, they would have gone for it, but now they're slowing it down. They've got Boomich sneaking through, even through the smoke there in Arch. And if he can get through in time, this would be... he's going to go back in. I was going to say, if he could have gone through into the CT spawn, that would have been something.
Boom. There's speed. That was just a slow walk in by Boomich. Nobody there to help him out. All right, he's going to step in. That's a double. Looking for the man in pit, and it's perfecto. With the help of Simple picking them up. It is a 1v2 now for Simple, but he wins these every day of the week. And the timing is impeccable. They catch him just as he gets into pit. That was so close. So double AWP save, or do we hold on to the AK? No, I think we're saving both ops here for Nemiga. And that is them getting a 13th round on the board.
I think maybe because of... because he was solo on health there at the end, Simple, or like half health, he didn't want to stick around on the bomb site. Because... that's risky, right? Like, it could get grenaded, Molotov, so he was like, let's get down in the pit. It's a pretty good idea, but did not quite make it work. So, 13-9. Good look for Nemiga, not letting NaVi go on some crazy run here, but finally answering back a little bit.
Just kind of keeping an eye on it.
Yeah, well, they've got Banana. They've got mid and second mid. Like this forward push, though, from MDS. I mean, it's not actually looking into middle, but it's going to be close enough to that he could probably do it. I'm not sure why Lollipop is this far back into the A-bomb side, but for now, none of it really matters. It's all about Yo and Box possibly defending this bomb site.
What is it about my box?
Well, you tell me.
Oh, I cracked myself up. All right, they are on B site now.
I like it.
Yeah. Yo Box is about to be become unhinged as they are going to get pushed here. Flashes come through. Yo hits the first shot on Boomich, who just keeps bravely taking point to try and open these bomb sites up. Box is going to be the one to follow it up, but he gets traded still. 1 for 1 on each side. It makes it a 3-on-3 retake now for Nemiga. And where can they go? Do they have enough time here with these smokes?
Questionable, isn't it? It's so questionable. They have a smoke on Speedak, so you could always hope for some sort of crazy defuse. They've got some kits as well. If they get a kill right here, but that's an AK versus an MP9, so it's highly unlikely. Even if it's a headshot, you could just see the difference in output. And yeah, I think it's backing off time here. Not worth it. Might not even be allowed to do that. Oh, they're going back in, and that's going to cost them everything. They got that one kill, and they thought it's go time, but it wasn't. Man, the margin for error in that round was so so If the guy who was boosted up could have got the kill before the AWP went down, they would have won that round, Nemiga. But it was a second late.
So close. And now we get pretty much a hard eco out of Nemiga. Hoping to be able to get up to 14th rounds. I mean, they're still in the lead, 13-10 CT side. Inferno. 2 Deagles, a P250, 2 USPs, and a Dream.
They got the B stack, yeah.
Yeah, the B stack hoping. But NaVi, man, they've just been hitting A.
What a cool tower they've built over here. I really appreciate that.
We'll see. This is going to get real rough for Lolly. Yeah.
Yeah, he's about to have a bad day. Eagle in hand. Take someone with him. It's already better than you could have thought, but yeah, the rest of the team, including Electronic, that was right behind him as well, gonna be there. So it will be another round. 11-13. Oh, this is trending way in the wrong direction. If this keeps up, NaVi will overtake Nemiga before we get to the finishing line.
Rotation hard over. And well, that's Perfecto getting caught. I mean, dude, these Deagles are so strong now, man. It's crazy how consistent players are at hitting headshots. But Gio's managed to save, or Yo's managed to save that AK. Let's see. Gonna get caught. No Kevlar. Gonna make it hard for him to survive the aim punch. And so now it's 13-11. NaVi within 2 rounds of tying things up. Strong economy on NaVi's side. It just feels like NaVi have got control of the situation here, Anders. Their T side has got too much depth for Nemiga to handle.
Oh man, I fear you might be right. I'm getting that feeling too, but I really hate to see it because they just put in so much work. They really impressed us. They ran over NaVi in that first half. And then they forgot to put more gas in the vehicle assembler. And then now it's just puffing it along. Not really good enough. Gotta keep that going.
A little bit too straightforward.
Gotta find a replacement. Put something else in there. I don't know. Boomich going down. Flamey next in line. Great double kill for Lollipop for defending the pit. And that's actually all they needed. And now NaVi have slowed it down enough that this should be an easy cleanup. A 3rd kill coming in. And Lollipop just staying alive. He's only at half health even. Speedak coming up with a double to end it with. And it's a flawless round. So NaVi, I mean, not even making the right call there. So heavy defense at the A-bomb side. And they did nothing to try and break that up with.
You know, that's the thing. You think you've got to read on a situation, and then a round like that happens where NaVi just walk in and die. What are you going to do? It's so difficult to predict the outcome of these rounds and of these matches right now when NaVi look like they're in control of the situation, and then they literally give them a perfect round. And there we go. MDS taking out Boomich at top banana in this key round for NaVi, who have now got their backs to the wall. He survives on 1 HP, Anders.
Just a single point. Yeah, this is really big news, isn't it? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe if he's not an AWP player, don't give him the AWP, but otherwise it maybe would have made sense. Box starting to move forward. Let's see, is he going to get flashed in? No, just going to throw in a grenade, and that's a massive grenade. Landing on Perfecto. Oh, wow. And now they're just playing defensive.
Some tasty pasta we got in the chat right now.
Have they come up with something good? They've been creative.
The strat book that he left, Bubich. Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Well, oh, man. Flamey's over here, trying to cause a distraction. MDS is in the corner hiding, and the timing could not possibly have been better. So now they know that, what they will know in a second, that that's going to be a bit of a fake. The rest of them are coming through the smoke, and there is a bit of a firing squad waiting for them. They're not even really getting through the smoke. They're just sticking their toes through and getting them blown off. So looking like another flawless round here. This is absolutely devastating, especially as Navi's economy is toast after this. French toast, Samla. Do you like that?
Yeah, French toast is tasty.
Oh, so good.
Doesn't have anything to do with France, but like...
Well, obviously not. I don't think the French would have condoned the whole... Like, everything about it just says it's not French, but...
Yep. No, that's they're in a really rough spot. It's kind of hard to make out what the hell Navi can do here. I mean, we saw how they struggled against Gambit on Inferno, but for them to... It's just Nemiga got too many rounds in that first half. I mean, let's remember that Nemiga finished 11-4. 11-4 at the end of the first half on their T side. So Navi just let them have too many rounds, and you're just not allowed to make mistakes if you're Navi now. Margin's too slim.
I think what Navi could do is either stop letting Inferno through in the veto process, because that CT side is just, it's unforgivable, or try and fix it, which they obviously have not since last time they played it. And again, some of these fixes are not that hard to make, I think. So it is definitely a little bit crazy to see. We do have a lot of Tech 9s, and I'll consider that a bit of a win. I like the Tech 9s. I want to see if Navi still know how to use them. Run and gun, ladies and gentlemen. It's not that hard. People are saying I might be a Navi better.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, I don't bet on games at all. So I used to back in the day. Made me unhappy. Not anymore.
It was it's hard to cast a game if you got something riding on it.
Yep.
You know?
It definitely is. You don't want to do that, trust me.
No.
Lollipop is down in the pit with an AK on a bicycle. A bit of a circus act. Coming out with one good kill, and Speed Act. Oh, you hardly even got to see that. Taken down Perfecto. Bomb is going to get picked up here, but it is looking very much like a Nemiga win at this point in time, at least for the first map here. 4 versus 2 for the retake, although Boomich with a pretty good headshot. They should close this out. This is their big chance, Nemiga. They're not going to get a bit of chance in this to actually finish this map in regulation. So here we go, wrapping around from the back. Electronic and Boomich hiding inside of the bomb site. Time off the clock. Big kill for Box, and now Electronic, last man left. Tech 9 is picked up the AK. He goes for it and he nearly completes it, but it will be the defuse. They have time for it. 16-11. Nemiga picking up the first map victory here, and that's great news for them, obviously. What a fantastic start for them.